it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go! Alright, I'll pump the fuck up for this Natomia animation logo. Because honestly, I'm always excited for the first episode of anime premieres. Long ago, demons existed in this world. Alright. I like this, it's already establishing the threat of the series instantaneously. Thus gods appeared. They look pretty damn epic. Although I wonder if there's a catch though, because usually there's gotta be. I like that old dude. Huh. I wonder when she was saying that it was meant as a comedic or a comedic bit, the way she was saying it. Huh. I mean, aw. But hey, you know what? Even though it's a lot of responsibilities on her shoulders, it just shows you how much they trust her. So that's actually, in a way, kind of sweet. Okay, I gotta admit, it's quite an interesting start. Now I'm just wondering how things go to ship, though. The Idaten Deities now only piece. I wonder if that boy is related to Rin in some way, because that kid kind of does look like her. Not saying a direct descendant, but maybe a sibling or something of that nature. And you know, the hole dude kind of reminds me of the holes that some of the Espada from Bleach at. To an extent, anyway. Which, you know what? I don't mind one bit. I gotta admit, as far as openings go, it actually looks pretty unique. I'm liking the trippy colors right now. Okay, I want to deal on that chick with that. Her character design looks pretty damn good. Oh. Okay, that's, I wonder if there's going to be mind-bending elements just going by certain bits in the opening. But you know what? I wouldn't mind that. And Studio Mappa's involved. You know, I know that Studio Mappa's been getting a lot of controversy for how they treat their anime, and deservedly so. But man, do they produce a lot of good anime, though. Not to say it justifies how they treat the workers. They should treat the workers better. Oh! No! Oh! Wow. I just like how they're all talking about it, all matter of fact. I gotta admit, that is some major control over their speed. If they can dash by those humans. Oh! You'll never call a lady a Number one lesson in anime, never call a lady, an immoral lady a hag. That's like a great way of getting corporal punishment. Damn, Hayato's got the body of a tank if he can recover that instantaneously. He deserves it, though. I'm just saying, yeah, he deserves a speed down too. Oh, I love Hayato though. I'm also loving Rin too. Pretty sure matters a lot. I'm assuming in case demons attack, that's why she's doing this. And you know what? Better playing it safe than sorry. I like how they also subvert expectations too. Like when you get exposition, normally it's like characters in the series should know information from the exposition. But like I hear instantly Tasha's the Hayato knows his information, but he's like it's the same old story. I like that. It adds for a nice bit of comedic touch. I have a feeling that if Hayato runs into some major conflict, he's gonna regret not taking his training much more seriously. Whoa! I don't know about that. I think once their hordes start coming, I think Ren's gonna change her stance. She's gonna want more days of peace. That's my gut feeling. Ren don't look that old. I mean, I guess by age. I guess she does. She is older. We're talking about technicalities. Oh. That's quite the perspective there. And I'm already liking the variety of personalities too in the series so far. Oh! I don't know, when you see him running, it kind of reminds me of Sonic's speed a little bit in the Sonic series. Aw, she's adorable. You know, I'm liking them all so far. Hopefully they aren't playing anything shifty, like summoning demons or some shit, because you never know in these kind of anime. Some human characters in anime can be absolutely suicidal. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to weaponize demons. Oh! And not just that, I like how with the way they run, they show bits of a personality of Hayato. I like how he just gives us, you can tell he gives zero fucks just by the way how when he leaves the environment, it's all busted up while his two friends, when they run, they don't leave much of a trail of destruction in their wake. I like the contrast. I like how now we're getting to see her dancing-like presences running that they emphasized a few moments ago. Oh boy. Alpha There's now referring to a demon. Oh, yeah, I mean, kind of had a feeling it was going to be a demon. Especially since it feels like Rin jinxed it when she said 800 of years of peace was too much. I had a feeling they were going to want to utilize demon for military purposes. Because usually people get really damn greedy and sometimes really ambitious. Oh! Yo, how much information does a bastard have? I love it. Already they're increasing the stakes because for him to not only want to have a demon awakened, but to also know about the gods. That thing, Yoda does not look like a small fry at all. Because here's the thing. What if they have more demons other than Yoda? Exactly, he might have more access to demons. And he's been kicking, that's not a good... Unless there is a god that's a traitor to the... Yeah, exactly. What are there some gods that are traitors to other gods? Oh, you know, hey, that's another possibility too. You know, I just hope Hayato can actually also bite aside from bark. What I mean by that, I mean I hope he's all beast because he's gonna need to be one. Yeah, I like how he's saying that. It looks like he's about to be old. Oh, it looks like an aim for Paula. Or he could have just been aiming for Paula. Yeah, that's what I had a feeling. Wait, he can actually... What the... And he's supposed to be the docile one, so he looks like he has a world breaking a bit. Yo, what the fuck? They honestly should have listened to the doctor. Well, gut instinct will kick in. He's honestly asking what's going on into him, considering he's dealing with the... Oh boy. Yeah, boy! Yeah, well, sounded like a bit of English and he's like, wow! Pretty damn good, so to speak. I wonder if Glass is ever going to change his stance, though, on that. Oh boy, this is what I was worried about too, because it seemed like Hayato didn't take his training super seriously when it came to his interactions with Ren, so I have a feeling that it's going to bite him in the ass. If it doesn't this episode, it might bite him in the ass in a future episode. He might have been throwing bells at the dude. Oh! Yeah, that's like a Dragon Ball Z, like, fiend thrown across all of them. Okay, that looks a nuke-like with the explosion. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't like be enough for him. Yeah. Oh! What the fuck? Yo, I thought Glasses Dude was gonna live. Holy! I mean, at least Paul is still alive. For now? Oh, no, no, no. I mean, hopefully maybe Hayato will show up at the nick of time. Woo! Yo, we can still... Okay, that is some amazing vitality if he can still move, even with his heart on. But I do like it, though. It actually shows off the capabilities of the Idaten, though. We can see how much damage they can take and still operate with a decent amount of speed. And the thing is, he has the conic capacity of an insect. I don't want to imagine the capabilities if they deal with one that has the conic capacity of a human. Tough and powerful is an understatement. I mean, that's a good thing, but... So that confirms that he's not a demon then? Going by those implications? Okay, what the hell abusive trait does Rin do? Because he doesn't even seem like a guy that would rile Rin up. I understand Hayato probably would do enough to justify that type of terrible treatment. At least now they establish how much effort Hayato's been putting in. That's pretty much just 1/10 of the time Rin's been in charge. It's actually pretty cool. I just like the purple bluish like art when he kicks the bees. And those animation spins when he's punching the creature. They look good! Yeah, that looks like an whole different scale. When it comes to power. Because he's utilizing it with a lot more confidence. And I love the choreography where he utilizes the environment to boost himself before. Although I have a feeling if Yosa was able to survive a hole in his chest, my guess is Yoda might be able to survive a hole in his chest too. I don't think Hayato should be laying his guard down. The demon might be playing dead. Could he really be? I think they might be taking it for granted until that the demon is dead. Wouldn't they just be able to just super jump? Yeah, wouldn't they have been able to? Oh. Okay, at least I like how they established straight up how he can escape at the earliest, because I was like, wouldn't they have enough super speed to... No, shit! Never mind! I thought for a second they were going to actually allow the old man to actually run away. This person has the audacity to say don't do anything drastic after awakening a demon. Talk about hypocrisy right there. I mean, hey, if the human dies, then that human dies. He deserved it if he does die. But he was alive and alright, too. He can interrogate him afterwards. Oh, no, no. Don't tell me Isuli was eaten by the demon. Okay, good, good, good. What the? Oh, this motherfucker! He looks like he's a traitor. By all intents and purposes. That's if he can really trust the... Oh, shit. Yeah, but is it really going to do much damage towards our boy? It doesn't feel like it, at most, it's probably going to be just a warm gust of wind hitting his... Oh. I thought for a second it was going to be an epic explosion of other proportions. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh. I'm assuming these troops aren't going to give a shit about that. Oh! What the fuck? Whoa. Oh, no, 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 don't tell me. Oh, fuck. Well, what the hell? Oh my. I was not expecting this. I wonder why, what's gonna be, don't get me wrong, that was an extremely, that was a strong scene. I just wonder how it's gonna fit with the narrative, though. But you know what? I'll wait till episode 2. The second episode did also premiere today. Now it depends, though. Those type of scenes, yeah, that wasn't worth the watch. But, and you know, they had like this happy ending right after that extremely powerful scene. I mean, I really think it would have been better suited for this episode if they would have had like ED credits with just like a black screen and white lettering, just for better effect. I mean, don't get me wrong, the ED is actually cute and all, but really though, the ED just really just feels like a whiplash effect. But no, honestly though, that scene at the end of the episode, I honestly can't comment much on it until I see how they utilize it in episode 2 narratively. Like, are we going to see the girl alive in episode 2 or not? Or did it just have it just for the sake of edge? But I'll talk more about that once the ED's over. Oh, it's over. Okay. Here's the thing about the last bit of the episode. It's like, is there going to be a point to that scene? Like, are we going to see that nun later, I don't know, collaborate with demons or something as vengeance against humanity? Are we going to see her come into a factor later on in the series as working on the side of good? It's like the last scene. I've got mixed feelings on that because it's like I've seen anime before, and here's the thing. Things like that, they can fit narratively if, say, they utilize it like Rito Healer, where it's like, alright, there's a purpose to it, demonstrate revenge, but at the same time they can also utilize it pretty poorly too. Like, say, for an example, some H animes utilize the RAP element poorly. That's why when it comes to rating this episode, it's gonna be kind of tough because it's like, I'm going to have to see the second episode because if the second episode completely forgets about this final bit, I'm going to be like, yeah, they utilized it poorly. But, just depends on how what it does with the narrative. And that's why I've got mixed thoughts on that. Now, in saying that, everything before the final bit was really good though. I actually love how they established the main antagonist in the series, which are the demons, and I even love how they establish a reoccurring foe, because I'm assuming the scientist, he's going to be showing up a lot in the series, and that's something I really dig too, because it's like, at least they're going to have a bit of continuity in this series. It's going to be interesting to watch. Now, in saying that, I do also like how in this episode, they're already establishing a lot of characterization because for Yusule, I like with him, they establish him as a book nerd, and I like how it gave me the impression, there ain't going to be much to him. But then at the end, they kind of do show off that he's going to be a bit traitorous with his own agenda, and I like that. Because at least here it's going to show us that some of the antagonists in the series are going to be pretty well defined with unique personality traits. I loved Hayato's characterization where you can see his lack of respect for authorities, how he interacts with Rin. That was actually really sweet. And I like that bit of character personality change from Rin, how in the past she seemed sweet, but then after being 800 years battle hardened, you can see she's much of a hard ass. Like, I love comedic bits like that. And I even like Paula too, her sweetness. Even though they didn't show much of her, I like the scenes where she's like, "Oh, should much more gently run." So there were bits in this episode that were good. Now, from a story standpoint, I thought for the most part the episode worked off pretty well. You see characters do logical things, like Hayato trying to go after the scientist, but then it ended up not having much fruit, considering that the scientist, it was just a robot, not the actual man. So I like bits like that, because at least it shows that our main protagonists, they have urgency. They don't just let the bad guy run away just because. They try to chase after him. Because in a lot of animes I see, sometimes the main characters will let the bad guys escape for no good reason. So I liked it from that standpoint, and the action looked really fucking good. It looked Dragon Ball-esque, with how you see massive amounts of gust of winds, where they're like an attack unleashed. Characters being thrown through like a multiple freaking mountains. I was like, yeah, it gives me those nice Dragon Ball vibes. And I even love how the episode from a narrative standpoint establishes the durabilities of the characters' bodies. It was actually really damn cool. Now, in saying that, I also love how they established the stakes, because I love how it emphasized the fact that they were going up against a Domicile demon. So they're going up against something Domicile. I don't even want to imagine what an epic third-class demon can do. And that's another positive for the series, because it means that they're going to be able to, if the stakes are already this high, they're going to be able to increase them exponentially higher in future episodes. So really the series can only go up. Now, in saying that, there were some bits in the episode that, yeah, were questionable, because aside from, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to call and watch on the RAPE scene at the end, because again, I'm going to wait to see what episode 2 does. But it does kind of make you wonder, though, the transition, because if they're going to have something like that, I think something like that would have been better off showing off at the start of the episode, when they were explaining about the whole demons thing a bit earlier, how they attack humanity and all of a sudden, you know? Having it at the end just feels a bit off, especially when you have the happy ED. It really just makes you go like, eh? And then aside from that, there were other bits in the episode too that also felt a bit off. Like when the soldier was suddenly attacking the demons, it's like, didn't they just hear that if they attack Yodo, they're going to be attacked? Because Yodo only really attacks you if you go against him. You would think that the people around would have been listening to the scientist's explanation. You know, the one that actually helped awaken the crazy-looking demon. So there were bits in the episode where, yeah, there were a few logical inconsistencies here and there. But for the most part, it was logically consistent. I love, for the most part, Rin's motivation. Why Hayato's so lax, because there hasn't really been any major threats. And things of that nature. And I even love how they established Hayato's strength in the first episode, especially when he takes things seriously. So there were a lot of positive bits. Animation artwork looked really beautiful, so that's why if I had to rate this episode overall on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Could go up to an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10, depending on episode 2 and how it deals with, you know, the RAPE elements. Because if they give us a follow-up in episode 2, I'll be like, okay. as long as they mention the name of the lady, why she was shown off, and her importance, and I'll be like, okay. But if episode 2 completely ignores her, just to have a person to victimize, or I wouldn't say just victimize, just to have an RAPE scene just for the sake of having one, then I'd be like, ugh. Then at that point I'd be like, the last bit of the episode was edge just for the sake of edge. But that's why I'm sticking with an 8 out of 10, because regardless, I still liked everything else. It's just that for the last scene, I will have to wait and see how they deal with it. Because again, that element can work if handled right, because Rito did handle that element well, but other, say, animations don't handle it as well. It just really depends on the context. Which, hopefully episode 2 will give context, which I will be reacting to that in 3 to 8 minutes. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss my reaction to episode 2. And I will see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope you all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.